person coming to the stage has actually become a really good friend of mine, someone who I am happy to know. He is fucking hilarious regardless of what you call him. Guys, give it up for Alex Howard!
You know, I usually have a hard time coming up with a smooth way to introduce the fact that I'm transitioning to be a woman, but you nailed it, Matt. That was smooth. Now, this is great. Yeah, I am working on eventually becoming a woman, so I'm taking testosterone blockers and estrogen every single day, and I really recommend that to any guy. Because like my hair has gotten nice and thick, my skin so much smoother, and the best part, no more of those pesky erections. So give it a shot, fellas. It's real cheap too. It's like I pay $60 a month. Like most people's cell phone bill is more expensive than that, right? I can get this medication that alters my metabolism and the entire muscle fat composition of my whole body. Or unlimited data. That's fun breaking down the prices. Like, here's a fun one. Guess how much it takes to get your balls removed. Any guesses?
$7,000. $6,000.
All right, $6,900. Do I have 7,000? Alright, it's
3 Kellogg's coupons.
It's too much, whatever.
It's $5,000. Which, as far as surgeries go, that's not too bad, right? Like $5,000. That gets you like a 2002 Nissan Miata, or like a longer tank. But it's actually cheaper to get breast implants. Usually around like the $300 to $3,500 mark, not too bad. But not everybody can just shell out the dude. It's like he's away from the mic and then he coughs in the mic. But right, still surgery's very expensive, and some people try to save money with the breast stuff, and they have all these weird home remedies for getting huge tits. And I've heard some crazy ones where it's like there's this herbal pill called fenugreek, and it smells like maple syrup, but apparently some pregnant women take it to increase milk flow, so they lactate. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but breast milk is related to breasts. So what we're going to do is take 10 times the normal dose, and 3 things are going to happen. Your sweat's going to smell like maple syrup. Your pee is going to smell like maple syrup. And you might just possibly maybe get huge milky tits. Maybe. Like, you don't need to worry about having flappy pancake tits when you're sweating breakfast. That's a great one. Another good one is, like, I'm assuming when you guys think of bats, you don't think of huge tits, right? Right? Okay, see, bats actually have a hormone inside them that allows for mammals to grow very large tits, but they need to hang upside down all day. So they shit it all onto the floor. So what we're going to do is start scraping the cave floors and eating bat guano on a daily basis. Because you don't need to hang upside down, you need huge bat tits, right? Just a little bit of a stretch. Here's another good one. Like, since I'm just taking hormones, I don't have to deal with a period every month, which is fantastic. But all women got to go through a period, right? So we're going to simulate something like it and do something once a month to get those estrogen receptors real pumping. So I just go out and howl at the moon once a month, right? And wolves, they have 6 to 8 breasts. I got 2. That's like 6 to 8 worths just in 2 right there. Like, that's not even biology, that's simple math. Right? Alright, I'm not a doctor. We're just giving this a shot here. Let's see, let's get away from that. At 17, I told my parents I was gay, and then at 24, I came out as transgender. You know, just 7 years apart. And I gotta wonder if that's like the start of a pattern, right? Like I think at 31, I'm gonna have to find another closet to crawl out of. And like, hey, mom and dad, I'm adopted. That'll surprise them. I don't know. Like some people kind of wonder the reason why. You know, like, oh, why are you transitioning? I'll tell you, it's real simple. See, life is just too easy. Boom. No, actually, it's this thing called gender dysphoria. You know, the feeling you're just kind of in a foreign body, stuff doesn't feel right. And it's kind of a hard concept to get across, but I got a great metaphor here. I'm assuming most of you guys drive a car, and you drive the same car most of the time. But think about that time you drove a friend's car, and like the seat wasn't quite the same, things were adjusted a little bit differently. And then when you looked over, instead of an automatic, there was a penis. You're like, I'm very uncomfortable driving this car. I'd love to make a change. Okay. Yeah, it's actually a lot. This is a brilliant career move, because there's, I mean, as you can just see from the show, there's too many white guys doing comedy. So, gonna jump that gender gap. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. Like, actually, if you guys find me in 3 years, I'll be black. The real trick to this show is getting the guys behind you to laugh. All right, in strong.
But you're going to have to realize it's only okay to talk when I have the microphone.
Oh.
Well, you don't need to set things in
Well, yeah, let's not make it hard and fast.
Speaking of which,
I think some of the other comedians want to know my opinion about things.
Speaking of which, Jack, you know what they call a tiger with glasses?
What do they call it? Tiger with glasses? No, man, I don't.
A scientist tiger.
If it was a porno, she'd be the smart tiger.
Guys, I cannot tell you how much we appreciate y'all being out here. Let's give it up for the first 2 comedians of the night. Yeah, fun guys, this next guy is last, honestly, because I'm kind of afraid of him. Like, I don't know what he'll do sometimes. He looks at you with the eyes of a crazy person. Guys, give it up for the funniest guy in the room, Michael Isaac.
I'm pretty harmless. I'm not a crazy person. What? Too soon? Sorry. I haven't said a joke yet. That was too soon. Because I like my coffee like I like my minotaurs. Half calf. All right. Anything else keeping me up at night? I just flew in from being a transformer, and boy are my arms tires. Real out-of-body experience. My body was a car. It's ridiculous. Hey, call it.
Yes.
Everyone shouted but you. What is it?
Sorry.
Just call it.
Yes.
Nice. You know when you like go to take like a sip of wine and you get like a mouthful of mosquitoes because you're sitting on your porch for about 32 hours?
I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Guys, I think we're drifting away from our values as a country, isn't it? On board here? Yeah? Thank you. Do you know that 90% of 2017 college freshmen cannot point out Margaritaville on a clock? Educating these children, guys. I got a new movie idea. It's kind of like a feminist take on Taken, right? And so this older lady, she takes crime into her own hands in order to protect her nephew from like this syndicate of sex traffickers in Washington, D.C. It's called The Vigilante. Starring Medea. I guess I just turned 40. Thank you. Thank you. And when the birthday was coming up, the old lady, the wife, she said, "So what are you gonna do?" You know? And I was like, "Well, I don't want nothing special, baby, nothing like that." And she was like, "Well, you know, this doesn't happen every year. You know, you gotta do something. Like, what are you gonna do?" And I was like, "Well, I guess there is something I've always wanted." She's like, "Oh yeah, what's that?" And I was like, "I think you know." And she was like, "Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?" And I was like, "Well, if you think I'm thinking